How's everybody doing? Not too hot? Dafo's always hot. You can tell there's a bit of joyful noise around as we have a lot of little kids around, which is exciting too because where's Rosemary, by the way? Rosemary? There you are, she's in the very back. Rosemary was my original partner at the YLC in '97, and I think Rosemary can attest to it, the same thing as I am, that it's so beautiful to see so many little kids of our old teenagers, you know, that have grown up and gotten married and have had families of their own. I think it's a beautiful thing. So, before I begin, I want to acknowledge and give thanks to certain people in attendance. Giorgio from Giorgio Photo, who's taking official pictures. He takes some great shots, and you have some business cards in his bag. By the way, the green bag that you received has all business cards of people that have been supporting us. So please support their businesses. Giorgio, Vanessa, one of our volunteers who started her own little thing, Accessorize You. She has a whole bunch of beautiful jewelry, gift bags, and scarves, and so on and so forth. Please support her. I'd like to thank all the sponsors. John Corias from La Capitale Assurance, who's gotten some first aid kits as part of our raffles. Isabel Carrera from the Diocese of Montreal, who sponsored a Canadiens jersey as part of the raffles. Tanya likes that. Eva from Belladonna Coiffure, who's not here tonight, but she's also given us some gift certificates. Rosie Sharapa from Rosie Coaching Solutions, who's one of our own and who's gotten really well and really successful in her physiotherapy. I made a mistake. Psychotherapy. Rosie, are you here? Rosie, where are you? She does something crazy, I know. Can you scream it out? You graduated, you're doing psycho something.
Psychologist and life coach.
There you go, psychologist. Okay, there's something with psych. Yes, I'll never get your name right, you know that. I'd like to thank also Mixed Productions, David and Giancarlo, two young people that you'll be hearing their music later on. Miss Anna Del Rocca from Michelangelo School, thank you for being here. She has a really fantastic program at the school and has always been a great supporter of community activities, and I'm really happy that you're here. Thank you. Michelina Lavoratori, who's part of our council at the YLC, Desjardins Bank, the Italian bank as we like to call it, has been a beautiful supporter of all the YLC activities, and thank you for being here and all that you do. I'd like to thank the Salesian Sisters. Raise up your hands, there's some around here. Let's give them a nice round of applause, okay? Salesian Sisters have been the heartbeat of the community for the longest time, and I know you've been reconnecting with some of the old faces, like Anna Catrona in the very back, and I screwed up your last name too, the Majorettes and everything else. You guys are doing a great job. Thank you for that. I also like to acknowledge Nadia Martoni, who is still here, maybe not. She had to leave. She's the Faith and Family Director at Maria's Latrice. She had to bring her kids to hockey, and she's just a great person. I'd like to thank Ray for filming. Ray's right there, right in the middle. I'd like to thank Melissa Gianfrancesco, who's coming later, who helped put the magazine together for me. And also like to acknowledge Laura Irachi, who's in the very back, and Adam, I will not pronounce your last name. It starts with a P, I know that, who helped with some contributions in editing of the magazine. Thank you for that. And of course, I'd also like to thank Father Luke, he's somewhere here, who is our new pastor. Father Luke, he's probably shaking hands, kissing babies. He has a big journey ahead of him. Please keep him in your prayers as well as all the sisters. Let's give them, everybody here, a nice round of applause. Thank you for supporting us. Joe, time me at 6 minutes, okay? On behalf of the YLC and volunteers, I would like to thank you for celebrating this glorious event with us. We've been on this amazing journey since 1997, and so many of you have kept in touch or have stayed involved throughout the years. Thank you for your fabulous contributions. The YLC's foundation has been built by all of you. Please, don't ever forget that. This magazine that we call Epic is dedicated to all those who are not happy with the way things are and would like to make a difference. This magazine, Epic, is for ordinary people who want to make connections that will create extraordinary outcomes. This magazine that we call Epic is about the virtue of hard work, faith, passion, and service. Quite simply, this magazine is about all of you. On a personal note, I want to thank you sincerely for all the love, everyone here, and you know who you are, you've contributed throughout the years. Thank you for all the love that you've shown to the YLC. Don Bosco's mission was a simple one: to reach out to youth where they are, to empower them by letting them express their skills and their talents. Don Bosco used to say, which is one of my favorite quotes, "It is not enough to love the young, they must know that they are loved." And I think through our YLC volunteers, we're doing that. Many of you were teenagers in the YLC project. It has been a privilege to see you grow into such beautiful, kind, and fantastic people. Thank you for this gift. Thank you for welcoming me into your lives. Alex Divakar, where are you? Thank you for not stealing my food off my hands. Alex is known for that. And thank you to everyone here, Tanya Badia and everyone else, for laughing at my cheesy jokes. I know it hasn't been easy for you guys the last couple of years. They've been getting really bad. If I can quote Father Romano, the old pastor here at Maria Salatrice, the YLC is full of great dreams. Gradually, some of those hopes have become reality. The challenge for the YLC is to keep on envisioning the future as a goal within reach. The YLC is called to welcome new challenges, to be attentive to new opportunities, and to be never afraid of failure. Because even failure is a learning experience for greater success. And that's stuck with me for the longest time. It is with this in mind that we appreciate all of you once again for your continued support and belief in the YLC. On behalf of this year's YLC team, Father Richard, Anna wave, Jolie Stalla, wave, Frankie, wave. We want to thank you for being here tonight. And I also want to acknowledge some of my past partners, Rosemary DePaulo, Rosemary Rave, she's pregnant again, congratulations Rosemary. Also Joni Barbagallo, who couldn't be here tonight, and Lori Marquetta. Lori, where are you? She's probably outside. Okay, well, thank you to Lori too. And a special recognition to Mr. Rodriguez, Mr. Tomasi, and Mr. Magri, who show that they believe in the YLC not only by their words, but by their actions. Thank you sincerely for your active involvement with the youth of our community. You're all good people that work with integrity and honesty. And those are two qualities that we try to instill in our young people. So thank you for all the good work that you do. To Father Richard, we are very lucky to have you doing what you do. At times, I'm amazed by your patience, your humbleness, and openness, as your office door never stops knocking, your phone never stops ringing. You handle each person with a gentle heart and with a voice of wisdom. You've been my guide and you've been my friend. We are truly blessed to have you in our community. You are our modern day Don Bosco, whether you like it or not. And guess what? Next week, the team is taking you out for beer and mussels. Finally, we're gonna make it happen. I also want to say, last but not least, to my beautiful wife. Is Berta here still? Berta, are you around? There she is. Berta, come on up for a second. I want to take this moment. It's never going to happen again, so. To my beautiful wife, Berta, who's expecting our 4th child. It's about 7 weeks, 8 weeks, 9 weeks, it's 10 weeks, okay? Looks like she has twins in there, so well, I always wanted 5, right? So who knows? Berta, I know it hasn't been easy for you for the last little while, but you continue to love me, even though at times I've been difficult and distracted. It's the little things that make a marriage work, and I've been noticing them more and more. You really bring out the best out of me, and I dare say in front of everyone here, I love you with all my heart. To my kids, Justin Michael, he's somewhere here. To Charlize, they had crazy hair today. We don't always dress them up like this. And to Kylie Love, who's at home, she's 18 months. I hope, Charlize, that as you get older, you will embrace the YLC and our parish, and you're going to realize how cool the Salesian sisters and priests really are. This is the place to be in RDP. Okay, Charlize? So, In conclusion, tonight is a night to remember, to reconnect, and to celebrate. Please, after this, we're breaking into stations. Doesn't mean you have to go from station to station, but we have a whole bunch of little things going on. I invite you to hang out, have some foods, check out some of the things that are going on. For those that want to buy some raffle tickets, we are doing a raffle draw at 9:15, so in about half an hour. So please support the YLC. All the money that we raise will go, of course, into the youth activities, the after-school programming. That magazine, that epic book, makes a great piece on your coffee table. Please take a look at it. It's a gorgeous book full of memories and love. So thank you so much. Thank you for being here tonight. Thank you for supporting the YLC. Frankie has a Biliardini tournament going on. If those that want to play, join the tournament. There's a prize for that. Whoever wins the prize gets to face the champ, which is Taylor. I haven't lost in 7 years. Frankie knows that. The legend grows. Jerry, no, that didn't count. So, thank you so much once again for being at the YLC, and please, please, the YLC is the place to be in RDP. This is your home away from home. Whenever you like, please come by, bring a coffee, and we'll be more than happy to talk and have some fun. Thank you so much. Have yourselves a good day. Vanessa's selling some beautiful purses. There's a whole bunch of food. There's music. Enjoy yourselves. Thank you so much, guys.